I'll be speaking to Wanja Wangondu, who's already with us here in the studio, and of course a lot to expect when it comes to filing your returns. And a lot of Kenyans on social media saying that it has to be made much easier for us to be able to file our returns. And Wanja, thanks for making time to be with us.
Thank you.
And a lot happening in this particular week.
Yes.
Many Kenyans trying to beat the deadline for the 30th of June before they can be caught by the taxman. Perhaps let's just talk about what are some of the fines before we get into filing the returns.
You want to scare the people first? Okay, now the fines for failure to file the income tax individual returns from the year 2016 up to year 2015, 2016, and 2017 is Kenya shillings 20,000 or 5% of the tax due.
All right.
Yes, the higher of the
20,000 flat rates.
Okay, we look at, do you have some tax due? Then we take 5% of that tax.
All right.
Then we compare it with, is it more than 20,000? So whichever is higher.
All right.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And let's now get into the crux of the matter, Wanja. Walk us through, basically, if I want to file my tax returns, maybe this is my first year of employment,
Yes.
and I'm told you have to file your returns. Walk us through from there.
Okay, fine. So before you start filing, you need to have the documents that you need in place. So if you're in employment, you need something called a P9. I just have a sample of it here.
All right.
A P9.
This is the P9?
Yes, this is the P9. And this is the document that the employer should give the employees. But note this, not everybody who is employed has employment income as the only source of income. So again, if you have farming income, you need simple accounts on your farming. Business income, account as well.
All right.
Rental income, account as well. As long as the rental income, you do not declare it every month under the monthly rental income tax.
All right.
Then you'll now be declare it now annually. So now, for someone who is employed, this is all you need, the P9 from your employer.
So this is, I'm assuming, for example, I've worked for a year, I need to file my returns.
Yes.
The P9, I get it from KRA, do I get it from my payroll, do I get it from HR? Where do we get this P9?
Now, your employer, I do not know how, it depends with the employer. Some employers, it is the accounts department, others, it's the human resource, but basically, it's your employer to give you the P9.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So can I file my returns without a P9?
No, because the P9 is basically what guides you on the tax that you were deducted in the year that you are talking about, yes.
So we have a P9.
Yes.
I'm assuming we already have a PIN number.
Yes.
We are registered.
Yes.
So take us through iTax. What do we need to do to get into the system? Okay.
So when you got a PIN number, you were sent for a password to your email. Now, this is the KRA site, that's itax.kra.go.ke or www.kra.go.ke. You get here.
Yeah.
Now, when you get here, the first thing that you need to do is find out, is your password working?
Yeah.
So that if your password is not working, then you will be required to reset it, and then you'll start filing. So we can start, so we say.
All right.
Okay, I have a pin here. Let's put it.
Okay, let's roll.
Okay.
So as she's inputting the details, as she said, you need to first have an iTax account, and this you can open on the KRA website that we have behind here. You just simply go to itax.kra.go.ke. From there, we are now at that juncture.
Yes,
please carry on, Wanja. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm waiting for it to take me to the place now where I will put the password.
Carry on.
Okay. Okay, let me just put the PIN number again.
Carry on.
So now it asks for the password.
Yeah.
So now I will put on the password so that we can continue.
All right. Continue. It's a very simple process, as you can see.
Then basically, there's a simple arithmetic here.
Carry on.
And then I log in.
Okay.
Once I log in now, it opens the account, and here we are now. So we need now first to determine what kind of a return do we want to file. So supposing we just want to file nil, meaning no income, no income at all. So we will come at the returns here, and we will say file nil return.
Okay.
It's actually a very simple return you're making, because let's just see, it just opens, and it just wants you to confirm you do not have an income for the year 2017. And on confirming you do not have an income, you submit.
Okay.
Yes.
So you submit a nil return.
Yes.
So what does a nil return talk all? What's it all about?
What is it? There are people, maybe you are working in the year 2016, and then in the year 2018, you did not have any income. Maybe you are in between jobs. Then there's no income for you to declare that year. And maybe you do not have a business as well.
All right.
So here we are now. It asks for the tax obligation. In this case, it is income tax. And then we move on to next.
All right.
So do not file a nil return if you have an income.
Okay.
The taxman will be on you.
So what happens in such a situation?
There will be penalties on you because you actually under declaring.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Today I can see the system is very, very fast. I don't know, is it because we have the KRA people with us, or it's just the system upgrade?
It's actually more faster than these.
All right.
In fact, we have people everywhere filing.
Okay.
Yes.
So the system downtimes, we should not anticipate them this time?
No, not at all.
Okay.
And even if they would be there, just a few minutes and up again. Yeah.
So as it's continuing to load,
yes,
Wanja, we want to take a quick breather right now.
Yes.
And when we come back, we'll pick it up from there, just to take you through. After you've already logged in, you've filed a nil return, what is the next step?
Okay.
You don't want to miss this, because you start paying a fine of about 20,000 shillings if you do not file your returns within the set deadlines. All that coming after the break, as well as more news on the CBA Economic Forum that was happening earlier on here in Nairobi. So now it's
You are watching Business Today.